Thank you.
Next stop, Brown Street.
Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It is 2:19 p.m. on June 25th, 2023 in West Point Grey, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It's 20 degrees outside and a sunny afternoon in the city. In this video, I walk for 2.5 kilometers starting by the TransLink bus stop at West 10th in Camosun. Then stroll east on West 10th, north on Alma, east on West Broadway through the Greek Day on Broadway Festival in Greektown, Kitsilano, ending my trek by the TransLink bus stop at McDonald and West Broadway. If you would like to support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. To receive updates, follow me on Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Thank you. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. Down here at the border of West Point Grey and Kitsilano, which is Alma Street. We are currently on the West Point Grey side. Just passing a few of the stores and services like West Coast Kinetics. Little Kitchen Academy is cool, that's where kids learn how to cook. The Pokemon, which is those. It's a mix of a cafe and a Hawaiian poke shop. And then of course you got Skull Skates over here. And Vorcats. Then you got Folk Art Exteriors. And then finally at the end we got Rufus Drum Shops. You can see Rufus Drum Shops in other areas in the city as well. Like over in Commercial Drive in East Vancouver. So we're at the intersection of Alma and West 10th Ave. And we just finished walking down West 10th Ave, which is the main retail strip for West Point Grey, with the West Point Grey Village being a little further up. This would be Alma Street that we're about to cross. Just waiting for the light to change. There goes the UBCB line. And I'll head all the way over to UBC. And here's our turn, so we'll go. So we actually... And we were once in West Point Grey, and we are now in Kitsilano. And what's happening in Kitsilano today on West Broadway Street? Well, it's the Greektown Festival. Very much similar to the Italian Day Festival, but focused towards the Greek diaspora, which chose to settle in this area. There goes the number 14 Hastings bus, and that'll take you all the way over to the Kootenay Loop. Then you can switch over to other TransLink bus that would take you further. It is going on a diverted route today. Normally it wouldn't go down Alma. It's probably going down Alma and then up 4th. But usually it goes down Alma and turns right here on West Broadway. It looks like there's some cars that are still coming through the area, so maybe they don't have the whole street closed off yet. I'll see what's going on here. So we're currently on West Broadway now, and we are in Greektown, and I can see crowds of people in front of me, so this will be interesting. They do have a sign up, so maybe it's open to local traffic, which would make sense. Like, you need to make some kind of compromise when you close down these streets. Luckily with Commercial Drive, when they shut it down for Italian Festival, they got both Clark Drive on one side to the west of Commercial Drive, and then they got Victoria Drive to the east, and those are both major arteries. Down here, you gotta go a couple blocks to West 12th to get to another major artery, or a couple blocks over to West 4th. So it's a little further, and hey, such is life. We'll keep walking here on West Broadway. We're heading in an easterly direction. Here's the Broadway Handy Grill, which is an Indian restaurant. It's got pretty good reviews. And local thrift store. You can see more people are starting to come, so we are getting closer. If you do head in this direction, you'll hit the beaches. You head in a northerly direction. And there's a lot of people that are heading over to the beaches, like Jericho Beach. And then from there, they might continue following the paths in the streets all the way over to Kitsilano Beach.
Me and Chris were both like,
you can see right here in Greektown, there's a strip of residential on both sides of the street. Large condos and apartment buildings. And nothing relatively new. Like, it's been here for a while. So, that's what you can see down here. There are a few new condominiums on the other side of Greektown. And I can now see the stage, or it may be a stage, and tents. So we'll continue walking down the shady side of the street here, just because it is a quite sunny day.
I'll do that. But I think you actually have to like.
This would be the intersection of West Broadway and Collingwood Street. And we're just gonna wait a minute or two and the lights have changed. I don't know why we would stop, but normally you would stop. I don't think you need to stop today. But hey, you get to see the intersection. It's one of the local crows. Just acknowledging the crow's presence. House of crows not sweeping you. You can see over here, Heinz is rather lively. They do have a Greek flag out today. Very, very cool. Heinz is one of the local bars in town. The other one would be the Wolf and Hound, which are the major pubs. But there's also the Good in Kitsilano, and that's a third major bar. Then there's Elwood's. I think we gotta go through and list all these. Elwood's and the Eatery. So there's more than that. Anyways. Lively scene down here already. Very, very cool. Here's the Broadway Barbers. Looks like one of the barbers came and picked up some lunch for himself on the festival. Very cool. I'll keep strolling here.
yeah.
I will be walking just in one direction on this festival, so long as the tents are separated in the correct way. Yeah. So now, yeah, it's the road is closed and it's open to local traffic only. Very cool. Over here is the local TD Bank. And it still has the old TD Canada Trust. From when it merged. That's a bit dated. That's really dated. TD did merge with Canada Trust at one point in time, the Canada Trust Bank, and sold off its realtor wing. And over time, especially in Toronto, you don't see that TD Canada Trust anymore. Now you just see TD. So very interesting. Okay, strolling here over by the McDonald's. So this festival is going to run from all the way up to Blenheim Street here, all the way up to McDonald Street. It should be in the main section of Greektown. Looks like McDonald's is just full of people. Sure, there's no shortage of food over here too. Just wait for these guys to finish crossing. This is one of the active streets. You can see this is where people are funneling through. Looks like we can cross now. I wouldn't blame anyone for making an issue there. It's a little tricky with the festival on. Something very unexpected for some people who aren't in the know. It's nice to see the police officers here doing an awesome job. Very, very cool. That's really what you want. You just want them around. If they're around, they'll help keep out the riffraff when needed. Yeah, it's crowded here. Wow. We live just over in UBC, so we come down here to this area all the time. So it's just kind of interesting to see big crowds and all the people coming out. Sure, of course, this is a lively area. Very cool. You can see people just on the sides of the roads chilling out. Here's the Good Co right there. I was just talking about them. And when I was trying to mention all the bars, there's the Good Co. You'll see that's kind of crowded right now. Lots of people. There's this street patio, and then it's got an inside patio. It's got this section out here where they're serving beer and food too. Must be a licensed area. Very cool. You can see some people wearing traditional Greek clothing. There's Dos Amigos. If you want Tex-Mex food, they are one of the better ones in town. If you're coming for a food truck, do recommend them. They got a nice pulled pork. You got Baba's House over there doing pierogies. And over here you got Wak Wak Burger. I see these guys downtown. They're like an Asian style hamburger. Got like teriyaki, toritan, okonomiyaki. Of course, what festival would be a festival without a Japadog stand? It's a Japadog stand here. And oh my gosh, I got a local mate stand for once here. I'm looking for local mates here in Greektown. Local bakery Serrano doesn't bake them, so the unfortunate part, but they do have great cheese pies and spinach pies. So yeah, it looks like Phillips Brewing is in too. Very nice, very nice. And on the other side, it looks like we got some kebabs over here. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. A woman's looking at me like, what are you doing? Oh wait, he's a blogger, okay. That's Vancouver for you. They're just super chill like that, so. Like, oh, it's a camera. Oh, okay. This should be an espresso stand. Keep going. If you do hear a little bit of music that's mixing in the background, that's just because I'm dealing with the copyright issues that music might have. Otherwise, we're good to go. Oh wow.
You got your beer? So I order it and I hey, both of you!
Hey, Hero. I'm just gonna say hi to someone.
Greek Bayatoli over here, serving beer, and there's their sign right on over there. They're from Yaletown. It looks like it's a conglomeration of different Greek restaurants and services from all over town, as well as other services too, just to make it a lively place and to provide more options for everyone. They even have a drinking water station. Nice. This is like super crowded and thick. Wow.
There's one in White Rock.
There's another Greek truck for you. That would be called the Mad Greek Truck. Looks like they're doing heroes and heroes. They're doing a Greek poutine too. Never tried that. Here's my favorite over here. Let's go check these guys out. This would be Serrano's Greek Bakery. Looks like you can pick up some stuff over here. Looks like they are selling cheese pies today. Very cool. Of course, I'll pick up the cheese pies on another day. Not today. Sorry, my apologies. Looks like they're doing well though, so good on them. You can see on over here, this is the Serrano's Bakery, the restaurant proper. Very busy, very crowded. So they're doing well today. Good on you guys, good on you. They do earn good tips for me when I pick up cheese pies, so yeah. Let's sneak out back on the street. I'm back to the street festival. You can see over here, these guys got some different jewelry and stuff like this. And wares you can just pick up. Gotta weave over to the mix in the middle. Then it looks like we got like a whole swath of thrift over here. Yeah. Just from some place called King Karma. Very cool. Here's another one of the Greek restaurants over here. Oh, right in front of us. There's the Lebanese Nuba restaurant also next to us over here. Looks like they're doing fine too.
Imagine like,
Just like thrift, everything thrift. And there's the Hollywood Theater behind it. Here's it's the Cretan Association of BC. So those would be the people from the Isle of Crete in Greek. It looks like they're selling lamb chops. Very cool. Look at this crowd. Look at this crowd.
We'll keep working our way through here. Looks like I gotta put in my backup. There we go. We'll keep going here. Excuse me. Thank you very much. We'll keep going here. It's just Greek everything. Very cool. Over here they have a few benches over here for people to eat and a few washrooms. This is the intersection of Balaclava and West Broadway. Oh, excuse me. This is the local Starbucks. Just interesting to see these places. They're usually busy, but right now they're even more busy. So it's just cool to see. You see there's crowds that are like all over the place here though too. Like there's Starbucks for you. People just chilling out on the patio. Probably gonna come by and clean that at some point in time. And this would be Parthenon, so this is the other reason I came down here. This is a Greek grocery store that's down here. It looks like there's a lineup to get in. Yeah, and there's a security guard too. That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. I think that's awesome. These guys over here look like they're doing locomotives. So cool. And then the Parthenon Market's got its stand over here too, where it's dealing with food. They're doing poutine, and they're calling it Greek fries. So probably doing it with feta cheese. And then they got like chicken tzatziki and stuff like that too. And plates. That's nice. That's really nice. The one place that isn't busy right now is the Neverland Tea Salon. It's where you can go and get high tea almost any day of the week. Today they are closed. I find that very, very interesting. These guys are all lining up for the Parthenon over here. Wow! This is a long, dedicated line. They must be churning that out pretty fast to get people waiting there like that, especially in the hot sun like today. And over here you can see you got Orange Theory Fitness behind us, and then they got their booth over here. So that gives them the opportunity and to advertise on the street and get a few more clients. It's like someone selling artisanal Greek yogurt over here. Wow. I love these festivals, and there's just a whole slew of people around. It's so entertaining. So cool to see. I need to get back to the split. Here's the split. I don't know where this guy's going, but he's not walking the split.
That's like true, right?
Over here you got Mr. Donair. That is one of my favorite. I like their lamb Donairs. They're only selling their Donairs fresh off the stand for an extra $1. That's pretty good. They gotta make some money, you know? So not blaming them for that, or that might just be the new inflation price. That's okay, I can go with that. Usually it was $14 before, so. Here's TNT Wraps. So they're selling Heroes and John Ayres and stuff like that. They got quite a lineup there. Sells the tornado stands. Vancouverites love the tornado potatoes. That is just something Vancouverites love. Looks like over here, this would be the Hydra Barn Cafe. Not quite sure where they're from. Maybe they're down here. Maybe I'm just not aware. Selling beer too. Very cool. We are working our way through the restaurants here, but we haven't seen all of them, and I'm not a dictionary with a eidetic memory. So over here, this would be West Broadway and Carnarvon, and that would be Carnarvon Street right there, and it ends over here at West Broadway. See a long lineup all the way over there for the food from Hydra.
As of right now, that'll be my first offer.
Seeing more stalls and stands inside, and then all the restaurants and everything seem to be open as well, so that seems very, very, very cool. It's like Tachigon is going to get some good business. Maybe one of the local Mexican places here too. Well, it doesn't look like they have a stall, but that's okay. Look at these stalls for the Greek restaurants. Here's the Greek Orthodox community. Looks like they got some food over here. They're doing like pork souvlakis, selling some wines, and lokomatis as well. And lokomatis are those honey balls of dough that are deep fried. So I keep bugging Serrano, come on, get me some lokomatis, but they don't do it. I understand. That's just not something they want to do. Fair enough. My mission to find lokomatis outside of a local Greek festival here will continue. And like lokomatis that I can pick up and take home from a bakery. So. That's okay, that gives me something else to mission for. You can see the festival is starting to reach its end point over here. Okay, we did just cross Bayswater Street. So once you cross Bayswater Street, you're getting closer to McDonald's. Different restaurants and stuff like that. This area does have David Eby, the Premier of British Columbia, as the MLA for this riding. So he's got a stand. His office is behind there. They're pretty responsive. Like, when I send an email. They're pretty responsive. That's what I heard. So we'll see what's going on there. Maybe that's sarcasm. Who knows? We'll keep going here. Over by the CIBC now. This would be West Broadway, Mackenzie. And there's Mackenzie there. They got a little bit of picnic area over there too. So it's good that they popped the picnic tables down. Of course, Web Festival in Vancouver wouldn't be without a kettle corn stand. This one happens to be here. Small bag will go for you for $5, a medium bag for $10, and a large bag for $15. Or you can get like 3. Wow. So we'll go on this side of the split over here. See over here the Painted Ship. This is one of the other bars that's here. And they are more... Oh, they're just over here. There's Tattoo Fusion. Open and packed. Cool. It looks like Camp Metamorphosis BC, a Greek-focused camp. Selling Greek sausages and frappes, raising money most likely for their camp. Camps where kids would go away for the summer when school's not on ground, or on a special trip if they need to during the school year, giving kids different experiences year-round outdoors. That's what a camp would be. Looks like the Canucks are here too. They got their Canucks Little Fund. Over here, and they got their staff member right there. This is Greek Heritage Month. Looks like they got like things for the kids and stuff to do. Very, very cool. Good. Oh wow, that's just loud. There you go. So folks, I'll keep walking on West Broadway here. Looks like they got a local DJ doing their thing. I'll just talk over that. They got a bicycle stand here, of course. Go park your bike here, that's cool. Look at these people just bringing their bikes in and parking them here. This is like the busiest stall. Oh, Vancouverites, you love your bikes. That's cool, that's very, very cool. So, that's a Greek festival there. Very, very, very interesting. I'm going to walk on this side of the street because I'm going to go jump on the number 2. Seems to be a few coming in right now. This would be the intersection of West Broadway and Alma. Or not West Broadway and Alma, West Broadway and McDonald. Duh. Here we go. Looks like it's going to be our turn. It's absolutely busy out here today. Look at this. There's people just parking their cars and coming on down to the festival. Just wow. That's just amazing. There'll be another one too. Anyways, folks, thanks for coming along right now. It's been good. Okay? And I'll talk to you later, okay? Have a good day.